interest, you can, just pick it, call into the show, and let's get your contribution. That's what we do on Mainland Focus. Apologies that we're starting a bit late. The PDP crisis, PDP crisis as regards Ayu insisting that he's not going to resign. He was elected, and there's a whole lot as regards that, and that's the current update as regards the PDP crisis. Remember that one of the demands of Wike, that's the Rivers State governor, was that Ayu, is taken off as chairman of the party, and those calling for his removal as children who did not witness the birth of main opposition. That's anyone who's calling for his bias in Tompolo's pipeline contract. We also mentioned that while the Ondo State government is clamping down on private security outfits or illegal or unregistered security outfits. While they were doing that, they came upon a contract with one of the private security outfits with the federal government to the tune of 4 billion naira. And Akeredolu is accusing the federal government of bias. That's another trending story. Bishop. Thank you. All right, Bishop Kuka, had his 70th birthday with a lot of pomp and pageantry, and there were a lot of people there. And the former president, Goodluck Jonathan, also made statements at that event. Lagos Okada ban phase 2 kicks off today. That's another trending story. We also have another trending story is the fact that the aspirants party, the aspirants of the All Progressive Congress, that were aspirants of the presidential aspirants of APC, apologies, the meeting that they were supposed to have was postponed due to the fact that a lot of people did not indicate interest in that particular event. Another trending story is Peter Obi tells federal government name terrorism sponsors and oil thieves. We also had another trending story that we had is 32 states failed to attract investment in second quarter. Okay, and while we couldn't finish reading what we had from Vanguard newspaper, we also had some trending stories from there with NANS to state varsities saying reason students telling state varsities to go back to work as their decision to join the ongoing industrial action is unpatriotic. All right. And another interesting thing, headline or trending story that we saw is on the front page of Vanguard. In the U.S., Peter Obi vows to increase electricity or leave presidency. That's an interesting statement there. Let's see what you have to say about that. Flight suspension. Emirates makes U-turn, resumes operations in Nigeria. We also have Air Marshal Amao at NIPS lecture seeks federal government's intervention to end aviation fuel scarcity. The fact that the Air Force, the Nigerian Air Force, may also be affected by the, scarcity of Jet A1 is something that we're appealing that the federal government should look into. We had a lot of trending stories across the papers this morning, so whichever piques your interest, do well to call in and share your thoughts. We look forward to hearing from you. 091 36 000 410. 091 36 000 410. That's the number for you to within 2 minutes, okay? Within 2 minutes, would really appreciate if we can all do that and respect the rules and keep your messages clean. Would really appreciate that. All right, so let's see. Thank you. All right, so let's see what we can have this morning now as we open up our phone line 091. That's the phone line, so it's open and we're ready to take your calls. But in the meantime,
morning.
Good morning.
My name is Benjamin. I'm calling you from Solo.
Benjamin from Solo. Good morning.
Good morning. My take on
which of the
news
stories?
The one Peter B said that if he doesn't improve power, he will leave presidency.
Okay.
The truth is it has started showing since he came back from Egypt and discovered some things and started talking about power. The cabals that have vowed that power will not improve in Nigeria have talked to themselves. that really, if this man enters power, that they will have issue. That's why you see the improvement in power supply. It's because P2B went to Egypt. You know, people who are holding Nigeria captive knows the right thing to do, and they know who will be on their neck.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Then the second take on the Niger Delta oil, the contract they gave Tom Polo,
okay,
is just disheartening, because everybody does anything they like in Nigeria. If you give these contracts to states to manage, you will find out that this oil pipeline breakage and thief will reduce, because each state will handle their security. They know people who are doing these things, and they know how to handle them. But Nigeria, they still do what they like, and will keep on repeating the same thing and making the same mistake over and over again. Right. So the truth is that they should hand over security of these things to states.
Okay.
They should do state policing and state security, and all this problem will stop.
All right, thank
you.
May
God help us in Nigeria.
Amen. Thank you very much for your contribution. We appreciate. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, how is everything over there?
Fine, thank you very much. Your name?
Okay. Yeah, Engineer Robert.
Okay.
All right. So, my
your focus
point is on
okay.
On Peter Obi's statement about power. He promised about
yes, he said he would increase electricity generation or he will quit.
When I read in details, so in what context is the amount to be generated? Because he is also a politician, and all these politicians should not be trusted to a very, very high level. And again, he said in 4 years, meaning, so we have to wait till when the tenure expires before we can. So even he said we have to. He said in 4 years.
Do you expect? Do you, Engineer Robert? Do you expect that the issues in the power sector can be resolved in less than 4 years?
Exactly.
Do you think it can? Do you think it's possible?
It can. It's possible. Very, very possible. Let me give you a very, very good example. Here in Agbara, apart from the Agbara state, here, Wero State, other parties around Agbara, Lusada, some other places, they have been complaining bitterly about power generation, power shortage outside. But now, for over 2 weeks now, 2-3 weeks now, the thing has increased. Honestly speaking, I'm telling you the truth.
Okay, so you think it's that easy? I appreciate your contribution, though, Engineer Robert. Let's not stretch it.
No, I'm just trying to say that what he said, I understand what he's saying. It's not easy.
Okay.
But that we will have to wait for 4 years to determine, and a term is 4 years. So a term is 4 years. So we will have to wait for 4 years to determine if he's going to leave office or not. I'm not going by that.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Hello?
Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Sheyi calling from
Shay, please turn off your radio.
How are you today?
I'm well, thank you very much. Happy New Month.
Wish you the same. Mr. Fuwa, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, so I want to talk about Obi telling us he's going to fix power, and if he doesn't fix power, he's going to resign. That is what politicians will say. They make promises. He's going to say that he's one of them. He's one of the people, one of the politicians holding this country for us. How many megawatt is he going to generate? That is telling us he's going to resign if he doesn't fix power. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so I think I should also bring to fore the story from Peter Obi, or the statement from Peter Obi. So Peter Obi kicked off his tour of Egypt, all right, and he said that he will Sorry, so sorry about that. All right, he said that I will increase power generation in 4 years, and he's saying this is not a guarantee. I'm saying that if I don't do it, I will leave office. Okay, so that's what he said. He's saying that give him 4 years to do what he has to do, and if he doesn't get that done in 4 years, that's if a term is 4 years. If he doesn't get that done in 4 years, then he would resign and leave as president. That is, if he becomes the president. That's what he said. But although that's not the only trending story, there are a whole lot of stories that we have heard this morning. Okay, so let's see someone who also has something. Well, it's okay to focus on a particular one, but then there's so many. That's why we open up on Thursdays, because we just want to hear diverse opinions about different topics. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Hello. Yeah, Sandra, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Don Peters. I'm calling you from First Start.
All right, good morning, Don Peters.
All right. My take with, yes.
Okay.
Do you know that it takes these people just 2 weeks to get the sponsors of NSAS? It takes them about 6 months to get the sponsor of IPO. And the guy who is sponsoring Sunday Igboho. But for how many years now, they're unable to get the sponsors of Boko Haram and bandits and oil theft? If a favor by tracking them, their names also, because they have so much information about other things. But the ones that is making Nigeria ungovernable, making Nigerians not sleep well, they couldn't get the information. I don't know if there is any sincerity or purpose on that. So I think Peter will be spot on. If these people really mean well, if he is unable to fix the power problem, he will go into leave office. Any serious-minded presidential or any serious-minded person who mean well for his people, this is how he should be speaking. I think I'm seeing a lot of sincerity in what he said. And he's a man who always stands by what he said. I think he's going to do it because he have gone to do understudy of what he's talking about. So he knows what he's saying. So I think we should give him a try on that. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Don Peters, for your contribution. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Barrister Oko.
Yeah, Sandra and Fuad, God bless you.
Amen.
What of our friend Ademi?
DME is on a lot of personal engagements at the moment, so he will be with us every day.
Every time. Now, wow, this personal engagement to go program. We have to reap the dividend.
Yeah, of course.
God bless you for the good job you are doing. Let me try to talk a little bit on a few of them. Number one is the issue of politics that is kicking off, campaigning that is kicking off towards the end of this month.
28th.
I think.
I'm with you, 28th of September.
Exactly. To me, it's like a war that is going to kick off. Because for these obvious reasons, one, the politicians have not learned any lesson. They still want to cannibalize Nigeria. For whatever is going to be left, we are ready to suck the bone marrow of Nigeria. They are not bringing anything on board.
But we've not heard anything yet. So I think it's too early to have such statements.
Yeah, but you have to, as a lawyer, I look at antecedents and precedents. Nigerian politicians have not, since 1960, they just want to talk our bone marrow, and we have to shine our eyes. The civil society organizations and the press, they are the only hope we have to liberate this country. The politicians are not coming for our own sake. So in America, American democracy is what it is because of the vibrant press and the vocal civil society organization, which is absent here. That is my fear. So we must be able to hold them accountable. Let to me there should not be no politics for 5 years so that we reorganize and restructure this country. But since these people want to go ahead, let them go ahead. I believe that we must ensure that they are held accountable. INEC and EFCC must be ready because
all right, thank you, Barrister Oko. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Akin calling from Martin of Southern States.
All right, good morning. Please go ahead.
I'm going to increase power in 4 years, and if I don't do so, I will resign or leave.
So
that is the main important thing.
Okay. Well, he's saying that 50. Okay. South Africa, which produces 50,000 megawatts of electricity, has just said specifically what he intends to generate. Yes.
So that is a political statement. He needs to say by so megawatts in 4 years. If I don't do it, I will resign. What of it he has passed for 4 years? So to me, I don't take that statement serious.
Okay.
That's just my take. Thank you and God bless you.
All right. Thank you very much. 09136000410 every Thursday on Mainland Focus. Let's hear what it seems to be Peter Obi's statement that seems to have piqued a lot of people's interest this morning. Hello, good morning.
Yes, thank you very much. You see, just coming in and the topic I'm hearing. Yes, as it is, I want to say that categorically, Peter will be making that statement. We don't have to rate him with that. Okay. Because he's known to act on his word from his past performance. And he's not just promising. He's saying he will resign if he doesn't accomplish that. But I must advise him, he shouldn't just start with this because nobody's a magician. One thing about the system is that you may be good, but the people around you, how good are they? Okay? So it requires his expertise, his competency to make things work around him and to make the right choices of people who will work with him. Are you with me?
Yes.
That is number one. You see, because these Easterners, they are I see them as Japan of Nigeria. You can see the Kero, and I believe it will go a long way to put this right, infrastructure-wise, and making Nigeria to become a producing nation. And it's because we don't want Nigeria to be made ungovernable. That is the more reason why we handed over power to the present president of Nigeria.
All right, thank you.
But to my surprise, it is not what we agreed. Nigeria is looking as if things are not working as the way it should be. So I pray God will give them the knowledge to act better. Because I'm not a happy Nigerian as I speak to you right now.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate. Okay, so 09136000410. Hello. Good morning.
Yes, Sandra, good morning.
Good morning.
Alaji Suba.
Good morning, Alaji Suba. How's Ali Mosho this morning?
We are fine. We are in school.
Okay.
Yeah. First of all, Sandra, I'm concerned about one of your topics, where a grandmother was stabbed by is his son?
Yes.
I think I'm correct.
Yes, correct.
Yes. You remember, a kind of scenario that happened in with one pastor in RCC, maybe a year back, maybe it. You see, when his children are gotten to adultery age, that is why you see in the Western world, there used to be a separate, there used to be a separation. You see, what is it too much for a parent, especially the mother that was stabbed, that was killed, the grandmother that was killed? She observed some abnormality.
Yes.
Yes, with the son, and he now challenged the son that, look, I observe some difference in you. What is going on? Your movement, is it too much for a parent to say that? You understand? So you see, I'm concerned with our children of nowadays because of their behavior, because of the association they belong. You can imagine, that kind of pathetic story. That is why I'm referring you to, the RCC pastor that was killed by his son. in Yoruba adage, they said, "Omomo pami, omomo pami." You understand? You know, if okay, everybody has his own life to go. You see, that is why I'm appealing to parents. Well, I'm not saying we should not observe, but it's a lesson for all the parents, and God will continue to guide us.
All right.
On the issue of Obi,
you see, you've used your 2 minutes, Alhaji Zubair. Thank you very much.
All right, okay.
Yes, thank you. All right. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Sandra.
Good morning.
This is Moses from Command.
Obi.
Moses from Command.
Oh, Moses from Command.
Yes.
Right.
My case is that I want to speak on visiting
Jonathan.
Okay. I want to appeal to Nigeria that at this time, I want us to be very wise in taking our decision. This world that they are visiting people all in the name of just to get power. And the other person is going now to make sure that things work well. And one thing I love about it is that it's going around to see how Nigeria issues should be solved. The others are just doing things that they just want to match up power that all needs. And people is here, just people just to match up power. As soon as it's here, just to match up power. The other person, so I want Nigeria to be very wise in taking their decision. This because it is good for one, it is good for everybody, and that is what I'm in for. I'm not against any president. The time that they are doing it is what I don't know like. Deputy Jonathan, deputy anybody, it's a way to solve Nigeria problem. Look at, let me take an example. Look at this aggression line. Harris is this year that these politicians. I when Harris said they want to pull out of Nigeria, immediately they went ahead and solved Harris' problem. But also have been in trial for over 6 months. None of them are able to solve that problem. So I want Nigeria to be very wise in taking that decision. And that's what my instinct for this morning. May God help us in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much, Moses. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my name.
Good morning.
Sandra, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Damlola.
How are you doing? Happy New Month.
Yeah, thank you very much. Happy New Month.
Yes, my regard to Fuad and Adeyemi.
Yes.
Yeah, on the issue this morning. The thing is, let me comment from the issue of Senator Yedoayu. See, there is a problem in PDP, and it's very obvious. The thing is just that I know Ayu will not back down to Wiki. Then the judge said the other time that yes, there's devil in PDP. In fact, not only devil, I think PDP is under his spell. Because the way things are going in PDP now, they will not be able to prepare for next year. And the thing is just that it will be an advantage for other parties to override them. This time around, both Ayu and Wike should come together. There's no need for Ayu to step down. Wike should understand that. Let's resolve this matter. And the this is not clear. They should go to court and resolve it amicably. So, and that is on that. Then on the sentence of Obi, that guy need to be very careful. He should not promise what he cannot do. Because electricity in this country, no matter how any federal government will make attempts, there are some people that will truncate that effort so that he will not put himself in a bondage with his statement. So very careful. We agree that yes, he's looking for power. I agree, but he must be very careful. This idea of stepping down, the enemy will stand on it and use against him when it is time. So be very careful. And people around him should advise him. That's my take on money.
All right. Thank you very much, Damlola from Alaba. You're listening to Mainland Focus on Mainland 98.3 FM. At this time now, apologies, I'll have to take some messages and then we come back to the phone line, okay? All right, I have here. Good morning, Sandra. My name is Bayo Oshiemi from Ikotu. My take on Peter Obi's claims on electricity is that his claims should be substantiated with numerical figures, as in to tell us how many megawatts does he hope to increase power in 4 years. As it is, it's a vague statement. Okay, that's the second person saying that. I also have good morning, motivational talk. Don't let people who don't have anything upstairs stop you from expressing yourself in the situation of the country. All right. Okay, not having anything to offer, progression on error, nothing will change. And that's Dio from Fagba sharing his own contributions there. I also have, this is Frank from Egbeda. Good morning, Sandra, Forhad, and Adeyemi. My take on Mr. Peter Obi's promise on increasing power generation, actually. Mr. Obi is telling Nigerians that if after his first tenure and power doesn't improve, they should vote him out. But to give us a better hope, he should have mentioned how many megawatts he would add to it. On Tinubu visiting Mr. Jonathan, Jonathan should not forget what APC did to him, all the propaganda and whatnot. So help us God. Okay, and that's Frank from Egbeda sharing his own contribution there. Thank you very much. I also have Good Morning Mainland crew. I don't want to say much this morning, but what I want to tell all Nigerians is that Nigeria can be great if we shun tribal and religious sentiments and vote for the right candidate come 2023. And also, INEC should do the right thing. Jacob Ku from Shomolu. Okay, and then I also have this rather lengthy message. Okay. Nothing to remember and be proud of Nigeria under this APC federal government. And he mentioned a whole list, a very long list actually, of the many problems that we are facing as a country. And he's saying among these and other heartbreaking issues, someone said it's his turn to continue with these policies. May God deliver Nigeria. And let's give Peter Obi a chance. And that's Wesley Asharibu. And that's Chijoke from Isolo with his own thoughts and contribution there. Good morning, Sandra and Fuhad. Thank you, Mainland FM. On PDP crisis, I hope they will get their act together and be a formidable opposition party Nigerians want to tackle APC. IU and Wiki Camp should come together and talk over the issue between them and stop washing their dirty linens outside. On naming terrorist financiers, I support Peter Obi on this, that the federal government should name them and also the oil thieves. And on pipeline security, I believe state governments should secure the pipeline more than an individual. I smell a rat in that contract. Adeni from Ijede with his own contribution there. I also have Good Morning Mainland FM. I hope that Nigerians will listen to this man with passion to change Nigeria for better. This is not the arresting them. It is until everybody is gone. Rotimi Akeredolu and Samuel Otom is one of the governors who speak, are part of governors who speak the truth in this country. And that's Chinedu from Orisumbari with his thoughts on that one. All right, I also have kudos to Professor Oshodeke-led ASU ESCO for its doggedness. It is better that ASU's demands are met now rather than postponing it. Why should unions be banned in a democratic dispensation where it has constitutional backing? Even during the military era, there was strike, despite being autocratic. It's a fight to save our sinking institutions. Eleshi from Lasu, thank you for your contribution. Good morning, crew. Happy new month to Leah Sharibu. May the joy of this Ember month open the doors of your freedom. Nigerians are hungry. Who will take us to the promised land in 2023? Nigerians, ASU, please and please continue the strike until your demands are met. Borrow 1.5 trillion naira for ASU. This is my take on federal government. Have a blessed new month. And that's Moses Ebong from Festac. I also have Good Morning Milan crew. My own take about Ayu saying that those making move for his removal are still kids when he joined politics is a statement out of intimidation. However, he should take this matter slowly rather than adding salt to an injury. Olawale from Iju, thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Afolabi from Jakonde.
Afolabi from Jakonde, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I want to speak about Wike and Ayu.
Okay.
Well, front, what Wike have already done in PDP, it has already made some sacrifice. See the election, primary election. See how it goes on. And see the nomination of the running mate of Atiku. When the PDP know that it will not work, why are they going for election? When we came on, and he doesn't talk about that. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
The statement of Ayu, when he reached Tambuwa South, that Ayu is the hero of the PDP. What about Wike? When Wike is carrying PDP since 4 years, spending his money, sponsor the PDP. Where is Ayu that time? When they call themselves the father of the PDP. But now, The man have already made some sacrifice. Let how you to make a sacrifice. You cannot have your cake and eat it because you have already said this PDP with your statements. That is what is happening. The UK have already know that this is gang. If how you want to explain or say that they elect him, what about the election that carry Wike as a running mate?
And when was that? When was that?
That is my thought.
When was that? When was VK picked as running mate?
They nominate some PDP member to be the election. Where the Wike got almost 14 votes.
That was a nomination. You can't compare it to someone that was.
Okay, we cannot compare it. Why are they bringing it come out?
It's okay.
That is why.
All right, thank you.
They could have not allowed that thing to happen. I think we could have just go for running mate without election. That is what I'm saying.
Okay. All right, thank you very much. Okay.
Okay.
I appreciate it. All right, 091. Oh, no. Oh, sorry about that. 09136000410. That's the number for you to call. And let's get your contributions as regards the many trending stories that we have. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Hello?
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 Okay, maybe you should try to call back. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Mr. Leo.
Please turn off your radio set.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Leo, right?
Mr. Leo,
Ma?
please turn off your radio set.
Okay, I don't know.
Okay. All right, Mr. Leo, where are you calling from?
Yes. What I want to say is that
Where are you calling
this
from?
was just
Where are you
I'm
calling
coming from
from?
Oludia Papa. My name is Mr. Leo. I'm from Oludia Papa.
Okay, carry on, please.
Yeah, I want to say there is that people are just starting campaigning. They can say what they want to do. Let anybody know, stop them, say he cannot do this, he cannot do that. Because if you won't build the house out of state, make it arrangement how you build it. There are some, if you have the money, you can build upstate for 1 month. You don't waste your time. So let's try the person say he can change the Nigeria power system. And nobody shall not try and say maybe you know do it. Once he decided, you know what he can do. Well, this thing can destroy person's mind. So whatever he don't promise, so if you don't do it, maybe he can go inside. When that time reach, if you don't do it, you hands down. And the other side of Jonathan and Tinubu, Jonathan was supposed to know that he was one of those people who had betrayed him during his time. And also, anything in Nigeria, what small things is sabotage. When you see that people doing well, big enough to when they make them no do well again. If there's an agreement to rule government and to rule people, it will be so. But when sabotage come in, maybe they do their government here and there, do this and that, they cannot move well. So what I'm saying now is that let them live or be as he promised. Because I know I am supposed to say maybe when I sit up with him out, let's see what he can do. Nobody can say you know feel well.
Right,
you are not in mind.
Thank you.
That's what he said.
Thank you very much for Mr. Leo for your contribution. Hello, good morning.
Oh, wow. Wow, Sandra.
Takangbelina.
I prayer for you this morning.
What happened?
I'm calling you from Afuluku.
It's okay.
The Okada people, I think they are giving us
today.
Yes. Are driving past you. They will block everywhere. My hunch tells me is that there is an external person that is sponsoring Wike to continue to create havoc, just for him to have an edge
over
on
what?
the PDP.
On
the PDP. I am telling you. There's somebody sponsoring that man to continue to create that havoc so that he will have an edge on PDP because PDP is the main opposition.
Oh, so that's your own. That's how you.
That
see
is my own. Yes, leave it to me. I'm the one thinking in my own foolishness here. Sandra, don't mind me.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
Yes.
I'm just saying. No.
That's aside.
Okay, that's aside.
Sandra,
Okay.
you can continue to greet people. Passenger, you greet this one, quiet him up and down, both Nigeria and abroad.
Number one,
And grant interview, is it a bad thing?
It's okay.
You want to... I'm not in the meeting, almost in Tamila. I must comment Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu for visiting former President Jonas Man and not disrespect whether they supporting or they not supporting. This might be way go in the committee. And somebody
this morning on the papers.
Okay, it's okay. But what they say the country, whether we don't need to say this. What they are doing? They are get them. Don't say the next stage because of law. Let us know them because there is lot of sabotage in this country. And if we want Nigeria to move forward, all of us in pocket and they left Nigeria in darkness.
All right,
the road, the education, everything majority are in shambles. But if the money me for this is spent on them, Nigeria will move forward. Sandra, will I say
No. I did not say that.
Happy New Month, too.
Same to you. Thank you. Happy New Month.
I've been pressing this since almost how many days now? Thank God I'm getting you finally. My name is Mr. Sulu contribute towards this statement over this life issue. You see how power can be a thing of passion.
Mr. Solomon, I'm struggling to hear you. Could you please speak a little louder?
Okay, yes. I said, like, Obi has been talking about this hydropower electricity, and he has visited even Egypt over that issue.
Yeah.
And he said he has learned some things and he's willing to learn more to ensure that we have life, a steady life. Yes, he said he wants to change Nigeria to a kind of production instead of this consuming here and now.
Okay.
And then you cannot achieve that without power. Yes, that's a welcome idea. And for those who are saying that you want to know how many megawatts. Now, for somebody to make such statement, you're supposed to make sure we have more than enough. So people should not go there. And then secondly, people who are saying that the power has stabilized, it's like they are not following the trend of power problem in this country. Now, presently, all the dams have enough water. Let them wait until February next year or March. They will see whether the power has actually increased or not. You understand?
Yeah.
Because, yes, presently what we're having taking life is because we have a lot of water in the dams that are generating more districts. And that's the reason why we are doing that. So people shouldn't be carried away by that. You understand?
Right.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Solomon. Yes, thank you very much. All right, unfortunately, that'll be the last call for this morning. So we'll wrap things up with a few messages on Mainland Focus. And I'll start with Good Morning Mainland Radio. My name is Steve Ikelu from Maryland. It's interesting to see our politicians jostling to have a photograph shot with Bishop Kuka at his 70th birthday lecture. It's all for 2023 image laundering. IU of PDP's outburst, a particular over-ambition member can't remove him, is laudable. A tree can't make a forest. PDP was not built around Wike and his cohorts. Steve Ikelu from Maryland, thank you very much. My name is Shegun. Peter Obi, I'm for Peter Obi for making step on power. I believe in him and God will make him to be Nigeria's president. And Tom Polo contract, this simplifies Paddy government. God help us. And that's Shegun. I also have Ade from Isolo. If federal government wants peace with university education, they should pay ASU. But they may decide to ban ASU and see what will happen. What is PTA in university? Ade from Isolo. Thank you. Good morning, Mainland FM. Buhari's administration promised to fix electricity in 6 months. What are we having now? Peter Obi wants to do it in 4 years. Please, who seems to be more sincere amongst these politicians? Some Nigerians are just inconsistent. And that's Sam Ikutal sending his own message from Ikeja. All right. We also have Good Morning Mainland crew. My name is Gabriel from Fadei. I'm an interested and go ahead to the point. It's all right. Thank you very much, Gabriel. And finally, the banning of Okada is a suffering for the masses, especially when students resume. Okay, so they should please provide means of another easy transportation before banning Okada. Zainab from Oshodi is pleading with the federal government there. All right, and well, that's all we can take this morning. I apologize if you're not able to read your messages, but I think I tried to balance it a bit this morning. Okay, so join us by 9:45 for Global View, where we discuss trending stories on the international Okwemi Akionde and their co-analysts. Okay, so that's another thing that you should look forward to this morning. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful September. Just stay with us on the dial. Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos.